Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Unapologetic Entrepreneur. I am your host, Leonardo Garcia, and today I have a special guest, and the special guest is none other than me. How you guys doing? But before I begin, I want to make sure I say a few things. One, I want to say thank you to all of you that are watching. Thank you for all of you that are reposting. Thank you to all of you that are that come faithfully to see what I have cooking and going on over here on this platform. Okay, I want to thank all my prayer warriors out there because they always really care about me. I want to thank my fabulous team out there. Yeah, shameless plug. Fabulous team out there doing what they do every day, working hard, and always, just the way we fellowship. Also, I want to cover one thing. All of you that watched last week and watched Diana on this show, she actually offered only those that were watching live um, two books, right? So if you were on that show, which I know who you are, there's one thing I don't have, and I haven't had the time to stop and be able to get it from everyone. So if you can either DM me or text me, because most of you have my personal phone number, please DM me your email address so I can send you the digital copy. Also, if you were live, and I know you are because I'll just check the list, text me the address in which you want the hardcover sent to. I'm here to make sure that I fulfill that promise and send you those books because they're awesome. All right. So now that I got that out the way, I'm going to talk to you about today's topic. I hope you are ready. Today's topic is simple, man. I don't know if you guys have been following me, watching my timelines, watching what I post, but I'm really authentic. I'm unapologetically authentic. I just speak or post what's on my mind, and I figured that that's good enough. I like to give everybody a little bit of myself and live with you guys. So I'm going to discuss today a topic that's probably going around all over the world when it comes to business and entrepreneurship. I'm going to discuss the first quarter. I want you guys to go on this ride with me. Please participate if you like too, but go on this ride with me and analyze your first quarter. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I analyze data. I analyze my life. I inspect. I go back and review the things that I go through so I can improve. Every day is a mission for me to become a better version of who I am. That is my personal vision. Just so you guys understand, not only do I want to be a better version of myself, but one of my major whys is to leave my fingerprint on this world when I'm no longer here. So I do everything I can to be a better version of Leonardo Garcia. So I journal. I learned that journaling helps. It makes you more aware. I journal on things that I could have done better. I journal on things that I successfully did. In my journal, I write about my affirmations. I write things that my vision. So I was able to go back 3 months to my beautiful journal. See, I take time to do these things, guys. I take time to do these things. And I started just seeing what were the highlights, right? And I wanted to compact it and put it in a nice little box to hopefully help you guys, including help myself, because I'll watch this live later and see what I could give back to you guys that can improve what you already set in the first quarter. But before I get there, how many of you, and now, of course, I'm talking and I don't expect participation like I'm going to see you talking, but I want you to put yourself in this perspective. How many of you analyzed your last quarter, the last 3 months? Because they flew by. How many of you looked at your goals and seen how far away or how close, or did you hit the targets on your goals? How many of you have gone back to pen and paper, scratch some things off, and change your goals and make them larger because they were too small? Well, if you didn't do that, I'm going to challenge you to do that. And today I'm going to give you a few tips. I'm going to give you 10. I'm going to give you 10 tips. All right. On things that helped me improve from where I was at in November. And some of them I had to be really honest with myself. I really had to look deep at what was going on. And I'm going to give these to you. And you could take notes if you want to. The ex-teacher in me comes out sometimes and I say, take notes. So I'm going to give you these tips. And I would advise you, I challenge you to really look yourself in the mirror and analyze yourself, what you did, what you could have done better. Were you honest with you? Because if you're not honest with you, none of this works. You can't lie to yourself. Some people try to go around lying to themselves. That doesn't work, guys. I'm telling you from experience. But the one thing you can't do or you don't need is you don't need another quarter to pass by while trying to figure it out. That's one thing you don't want to do. So let me tell you 10 things that I did. I'm going to start with number 1. And if you got comments, put them in the comment section. Well, put them on the screen. If you have questions, put them in the comment section. I'll read your question. I answer it. Complete honesty. I'm okay with that. Just remember there is censorship. And I'm very respectful. Number 1, what I noticed from November to December when I was ready to make that transition to 2025 is that I made a real decision, man. Making decisions are hard. We think there are some easy ones out there, but I really made a decision. I stopped entertaining any plan B. I decided to write down what I want, what I really needed, and I burned all the ships off. There is no net underneath on this tightrope walk. I just made a decision. If all of you make a decision, you can make that decision the right decision. You just have to really be laser focused on that and just say, this is what I'm going to do. Point blank, period. Put the horse blinders on. This is what I'm deciding to do and move forward one step in front of the other. That's one of the things that I definitely know that really help where I'm going. Success follows clarity and commitment. So if you make that decision and you stay committed to it, success is just going to follow. It's real simple. Whatever your definition of success is. And as you get better and better and get more successful, your ladder goes higher and higher, and you're able to keep climbing. So number one is really, really, really make a decision. Number two, I said in the beginning of my intro when I was talking, is you should audit with a fine-tooth comb. Audit Q1. Audit. Go see what it is and be brutally honest. No sugarcoating. Look at yourself in the mirror, write down, then look at yourself in the mirror and read what you wrote and be honest with yourself. Once you're honest, listen, when you're honest with yourself, now you have room for improvement. Now you can move up. Now you can level up. Now you can scale because you've been honest with yourself. The more that you sugarcoat things and you put things under the rug, the longer it's going to take you to succeed. Humble yourself. I think that's a must. All right. Put down on paper what worked, what didn't, who or what drained my time, who or what gave me more energy, who or what helped me receive more money, a step closer to success. Identify those issues, pivot, and now rewrite your goals and start going in that right direction. Because there's no road that was perfect. Even those of us that succeeded or reached our goals, there's things we could have done to make that goal come to fruition much smoother. Now, here's number three, guys. Align your daily actions with your vision. If you're involved with something, someone, or just about anything that is not in alignment with what your vision is, stop it. Simple. Stop it. It must be in alignment with your vision. Every time that you entertain something that is not in alignment with your vision, you're taking a step back instead of a step forward. You're regressing. If your calendar doesn't reflect your goals, fix your calendar. It's time to restructure everything toward whatever your vision is. Without alignment, actions, without alignment and actions, everything's just a wish. And I don't know about you, I'm done with wishing. It's time to go get it. So I would advise you to just align your daily goals with everything. Here's number four, guys. Number four. Then I'm going to see what's going on in the comment section. Stay laser focused on revenue and generating activity. Activity leads to production, and scaling. If you're not doing anything that is going to be creating any type of revenue, you're wasting your time. You really got to buckle down. We're talking about you, your life, your goals, your dreams. Nobody else can help you succeed in those things. It starts with you. Remember, when you point one finger at somebody and try to blame somebody else, guess what? That's three fingers pointing back at you. So it starts with you. Be laser focused on these things, man. Busy doesn't mean productive. You could run on a treadmill, you still ain't going nowhere. You got to stop being busy. Prioritize what directly grows your business. If it's sales, if it's leads, is it visibility? Is it better partnerships? You got to be real with yourself. You definitely have to prioritize what is the most important things to what you're doing. We're talking about entrepreneurship. And believe it or not, your business is part of you. It's like a limb. So I don't know if there's a separation between business and life. Like it works together hand in hand. If you're an entrepreneur, it's like having a baby. You know, you're raising this child. You got to make sure you give it the right nourishment, the right attention. You turn your back on your baby for 1 minute, it could fall down the stairs. You know what I'm saying? So really, really, really be laser focused on what you're doing. Let's see what's going on in the chat real quick before I go on. Hey, what's going on, Takira? Adrian! Hey, the first quarter needs analysis in order to grow. Thank you. I see you, Lisette. I haven't hit my goals. However, I'm on target. Thank you. Oh, look at this. We got Julio here too. All right. Oh, I'm not trying to preach, I'm just speaking the truth. I'm speaking my truth. I want to thank you for joining me on this journey of speaking my truth. That's basically what I try to make sure that I give everyone when I go. When I post on Facebook, is my truth, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. And I'm glad that some of you can resonate with those thoughts. Let's see. I got one here. Let's see what was going on here. I realized that some of my goals I set for myself was important. However, months later, the things I didn't realize resurfaced. Yeah, this is quarter two though. Takira, you got a brand new start. Quarter two. Take those pages out, rip them up, go back to the lab, pen and paper, and start writing those down. And you know more than anybody else. I don't need to tell you these things. Oh, yes, this is true. Make your dream a reality. Okay. I see people are in it today. Okay, people are in it. All right. Keep the comments coming. I want to make sure I give you something else here. Hopefully this is resonating with you guys, man. I love this because I get to have a recorded copy of something that's near and dear to me, and I can always go back and watch it. Here's number 5. Number 5. Let's say you start making some money. What are you doing with it? How many of you are reinvesting? How many of you watch shows that have to do with business or listen to podcasts or I'm not even going to say the next one because it's one of my topics. But they all talk about the same thing, reinvesting. Here's what I think about reinvesting. Invest in systems. Systems makes your life easier. If you're doing it all by yourself, good luck. I'll see you at the top. Bottom's just too crowded. I'm not dealing with that. You got to invest in systems that buy back your time. Not just hustle, but you got automation out there now. You know what else you have that some people are really not good at? I know some people that are excellent at this. Delegation. There's some people that are professional delegationists. They can delegate everything. Boop, 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 boop. Makes life a lot easier. Find someone that's stronger than you are in something. It's okay to delegate. We can't do this. We can't do any of these things by ourselves. God didn't place us on this earth to be or do anything by ourselves. Those of you that want to be a lone wolf, good luck. Hey, you might be the first. I don't know. But I think you need to invest in systems and automation, delegating. What frees up your time? We read a book in our organization, Buy Back Your Time. That book hit me like a ton of bricks. I've really learned a lot. See, I don't know how many of you do personal development and read books. At the beginning, you just read them to satisfy people that tell you, that recommend the book. I'm going to challenge you to start applying things you read. You read something that someone did to help them get better, apply it. Who knows? I always take on some type of challenge. Guys, I want you to be aware of one thing before I get to all these other topics, man. You get one. There's no dress rehearsal. You get one life. There is no dress rehearsal. So make sure that you do these things to leverage your time so you can do it all. You can have it all. Believe it or not, you can have it all. I'm reading 2 books right now. One of them, I'm gonna throw it out there: Be Obsessed or Be Average by Uncle G. And I'm telling you, he's onto something. Regardless how you feel about him, he's onto something. I'm telling you, you can have it all. You just gotta learn how to delegate your time. Don't just hustle. Believe me, if you do it by yourself, you're going to lead to burnout. You're not going to go towards a breakthrough. So invest in systems. Number 6, I work in an industry where some people have a hard time doing this. and I don't understand it. I mean, I have some friends that actually come on this show. We're in the same industry, nothing but love and respect. Um, we communicate well. I don't understand why some people carry this on them on their shoulders and they can't do it. But number six is important, whether you're in the same industry or not, and that's build real relationships, man. I still to this day remember clearly when I first got into this industry, and I made some amazing friends. I mean, amazing friends. The minute I left that organization, they were no longer my friends. Not because of me, because now they couldn't talk to me. I was blackballed. I never understood that about any industry because I feel like we all need each other. We could all work, we could all learn from one another. Yeah, there's such thing as friendly competition, but to really like just pull away from a relationship because that connection is no longer there, that never made sense to me. I believe in building strong relationships, not just contacts, not just somebody on your phone. You can have conversations, but it takes two people. You can't do it by yourself. So I challenge you guys that are watching to build real relationships, not just contacts. Engage with people who challenge, inspire, stretch you. They elevate, they elevate your mind. Elevation requires a room and new level of conversation. Put yourself in these rooms where you can elevate, stretch your mind. You know, we covered this last week when Diana was here because we were at the 10X conference and Rob from Shark Tank said something that was really, really impressive. Once your mind is stretched, it can't go back. Why not put yourself in situations where your mind is always stretching? You know the power in that? You know what you're going to do for yourself? You know what you're going to be able to do for business? Man, that is amazing. You really got to really get in situations where you're building real nice strong relationships. Let's see if there's any comments in here. Uh oh yeah, and I want to make sure I cover any questions. Oh, we got a lot of comments today, man. All right. Work your strengths and hire and hire your weakness. That's true. If you're gonna spend money, spend on whatever you're weak on. We got some other comments here. Focus on one clear goal and mission at a time, and have faith that it will all work out. Keep your eyes on the prize, and no matter what obstacles, don't give up. That's very true. Let me see. Respect you too. I respect you too, brother. Respect you too. All right, let's see. Got something else here. You know what? I just realized who Julio is. Yo, respect. Julio, I met Julio. This is and we talked about this, is the beginning of a beautiful relationship. I met Julio and his girlfriend, well, I'll say fiance, in the airport when I was coming back from 10X. We were waiting in the airport. We had a great conversation. Man, you guys should check him out. He wrote a pretty good book, man. This is an entrepreneur at his fullest. This guy got his hand in everything. Julio, what's up? I want to give you a shout out for that. I just remember who you were right there, my man. Thank you, Lisette. All right, wait, I think I did that one already. All right, here you go. Finding a balance in life aspects for me. That's what it is about. You know, I heard something. I don't know if it was in a podcast, something I read. People try to find a work. Yeah, it was it was my man again, Mr. G, Uncle G, Grant Cardone. For those of you that don't know what I'm referring to, people try to find a work-life balance. There's no such thing. you shouldn't. It should all be together. You can work and have everything balanced out. You just got to figure out how to do it. And I think it's funny that comment just came to my head with that. We got investing in stocks. Okay. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Salute. Let me go back to my topics. All right. So I left you off right now in building relationships. Number 7. This one's good. Reignite your content strategy so it could be seen. be heard, and be helpful. Guys, it's that time. Drop the excuses. Remember your why. Oh, Carla, Carla, you must be in my script. I'll get to that in a moment. But the first thing you got to do is find something to reignite you. That's number 7. You know, when we start going a downhill, we start going a downhill spiral. It's real easy. It's like a thread on a sweater. When you pull it, it just starts to, you got to cut it and burn it so it doesn't keep unraveling. You really got to reignite yourself, man. Look at what you're putting out there. Find a way to be seen, be heard. You know what? You know what works for me? Being helpful. Being helpful works for me. Yeah, sometimes I'm heard. I could say often I'm seen. But really being helpful is what works for me. I love to help people. That's why I'm in the business I'm in. I just love to help people, changing their lives. I feel that every person that I cross or come in my path, I do leave my fingerprint on them. They're going to remember me for something because people remember when they're helped. That always works for me. So find something that reignites you and go after it. Number 8. This one. These are all important. I don't know which one's more important, but this one's really important for me. Gotta fix my hat for this one. Protect your energy. Protect your energy like you're a CEO. Protect your energy by any means necessary. Protect your energy, your mental, your emotional bandwidth. You have to treat that as if it's currency. You need to protect your energy at all times. Set boundaries. Learn how to say the word ready. It comes off real easy. No. 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 Some people have to go to rehab to learn how to say no. Guys, protect your energy and say no until it becomes a faster, real no. Okay? Rest in that strategy and not in the reward. See, some people over celebrate. So that's all part of protecting your energy. You got to rest in that strategy moment. Don't get crazy and, I made it and get crazy. No, see, that's what happened first quarter. Some people over celebrate and now they're having a hard time and they lose Big Mo. As my mentor says, Big Mo. You know what Big Mo is? Momentum. If you lose Big Mo is jealous. He always says this. She's jealous. If you don't pay attention to Big Mo, she'll leave you. And God knows when she'll come back. So protect your energy and protect Big Mo. Number 9. This goes back to Carla's comment. This was actually number 9. I don't know if she's in my notes. Revisit your why. You know what? In quarter 1, some of you or some of us, I'll even say myself, we ran into speed bumps, potholes, naysayers, people that drained your energy, people that didn't help the cause. They just didn't believe in you, and you believed them instead of believing in yourself. That's okay. That's okay. You know how you fix that? Reset by looking at your why. Reset. Go ahead, revisit it. Look at your why. Put it in your face if it's not already on one of your vision boards. I got vision boards all around me. I work with 3 screens. I got 2 phones, and I got a work board over there, and they all have my vision board. Why? So that way, every time I'm thinking or my mind tends to drift, I'm drifting in those directions and I'm looking at what my vision board is created of what I see for myself. It has my why, the things I want. Took time with it. We had conversations about it. I was forced to because I wanted to make sure that I got mentorship. So I followed what they were telling me and we really got into it. How important, how real of a vision is your vision board? I don't know. But mine has my why in it. Really revisit that why and see if that doesn't lift you, then you got the wrong why. You got to speak all the things you want into existence, but speak it boldly. Say it with your chest out. Some people's like, I want to do this, and you sink. Say it with your chest out. Mean it. Mean what you say and say what you mean. That why is very important, man. Thank you. Thank you again, Carla. I know, I feel like you're in my notes. You're cheating. You're cheating. Not only should you revisit your why on number 9, what I have there as well is share your passion. If it's a passion, share it. Share your purpose. Work and live in your purpose. Follow the system, whatever systems are there. Accurate. Okay. And my favorite, be unapologetic about building what you're building, whatever empire you're building. Seriously, that revisit your why is very strong. Number 10, we reached number 10, 10, 10. All right, number 10. Commit to one bold move this quarter, guys. That's your challenge. That's number 10. Commit to one bold move, not a step. I want you to take a big move. Just commit to one bold move and launch whatever it is you're trying to launch. Ask the big question. Pitch to a partner. Take the risk. Don't let the first quarter, whether it was good or bad or indifferent, don't let that dictate the rest of your year. The first quarter for me, I must say, has been a blessing. And again, I'm going to give you one more. I'm going to give you a bonus one, but you know what? I'll give you the bonus first. Then I'll close this out. Let me give you the bonus. Here's the bonus. Again, I don't know how many of you are watching what I post. I don't know who's watching, who's sharing. I do it for myself and to put myself out there. And hopefully people are watching because I'm hoping that I'm touching at least one soul. Because then I'm on my mission and on my vision of leaving my fingerprint on this world. Guys, for the love of everything that you love, get yourself some type of mentor. Get a mentor. This is what collapses time. This is how you create the wrinkle in time. I'm a firm believer that nothing on this world is new. Someone has done it. They just done it a different way. Find yourself a mentor that's going to help you get there. There's a lot of them out there. You know what? You might have to pay for it. But when you pay attention. It's okay. Plus, you'll learn if you pay, you'll learn to really appreciate that mentorship because now you paid for it. You want something out of it. If they tell you read a book, you're gonna read it. If they tell you take 6 steps left, you're gonna take them because you paid for it. I think some people take mentorship and they don't really listen to it until it hits them like 6 times, especially when it's free. So whatever, by any means necessary, get a mentor. You weren't meant to do this alone. I promise you. I said at the beginning, you weren't even meant to do life alone. You weren't. And that's me being biblical, if you want to call it. You're not meant to be alone. A mentor helps collapse time. They help you see all your blind spots. You heard this before, right? And they remind you of who you are. All of us have self-doubt. It might be minuscule in some people. I'm honest. Sometimes I doubt myself. It's okay. I doubt myself. I'm human. But if you have that right mentor in your ear, when the naysayers and you start believing the junk that you hear, they're the ones that come in and block it for you. They remind you who you are. They make you look at yourself and tell you that you are somebody. They don't allow you to say that you're nobody. That doesn't exist. You are somebody. And this is what you're good at. And this is what you can do. And don't stop and keep pushing. Everybody needs gas in the tank. Everybody does. I'm telling you, find yourself a mentor that you relate to. They'll never let you forget who you are. Don't try to out hustle your way by doing it by yourself. You're wasting a lot of time. And time is the one asset that we cannot get back. You could lose all the money in the world and you can get it back. But your time, no way. So I would advise you, that's my bonus one. My bonus one is to get a mentor. Don't let another quarter pass by while you're trying to figure all this out. Make a real decision, guys. Commit to your vision. Hopefully these 10 things that I said to you resonate with you, touch you, make you look at your goals a little differently, make you look at where you're at right now on April 4th. A little, they adjust you, they give you a little fire, make you want to burn up and go forward. I want to thank all of you guys that actually take the time, because I can't give it back to you. Take the time to watch, listen, read anything I post, anything I do. Man, it's refreshing, and it comes with a lot of love. So I love you guys, love your support, and don't feel free to reach out. Let me check the comments before I go. Don't want to just drop the mic like that. Boom. Let me check what's going on over here. Make sure there's no questions for me. I will take questions. Let me see. Oh, drop. I love what I'm seeing. Drop the excuses. Please remember. Oh, exactly. People remember how you made them feel. Yes. Let me see. Yeah, I think this one came up before. I got a secret weapon behind scenes that sometimes makes the screen pop, makes your comments come up. So let me see. Anybody got any questions? If not, man, I want to thank you for watching another episode of the Unapologetic Entrepreneur. I'm telling you right now, we have some big lineups. I got some big entrepreneurs coming to the platform that are going to be able to enlighten, help, give you the shortcut regarding what you guys do on an everyday basis. I got them lined up for March and April. So I want to thank you guys for just watching. Shameless plug. Here's a shameless plug. I'm personally going to be doing on April 10th at 7:30. I'm going to be doing a workshop giving people 5 strategies that they can use to gain, maintain, and transfer wealth. That's right, shameless plug time. For more details, just go on my Facebook, my Instagram, or look up on Dynasty Legacy Group. Also, you can scan the QR code, and we will make sure that you're there, and I'll be able to give you, hopefully I'll be able to change some lives, man. That's my goal out here, change some lives and give you those 5 things that you can do. You can personally take control and do to gain, maintain, and transfer wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of The Unapologetic Entrepreneur. And again, it's been an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege to speak to you today. See you on the next one. Be blessed. I'm out of here. Yeah.